Have you ever made a promise you were so sure you could keep, only to break it when it mattered most? That's exactly what happened to one of Jesus' closest friends, Peter. He was right there with Jesus, seeing miracles firsthand. He was so confident, he once declared, "Even if everyone else leaves you, I never will." And he meant it with every fiber of his being. But then came a night filled with fear and chaos. Jesus was arrested, and the world turned upside down. The man Peter had devoted his life to was suddenly treated like a common criminal as the hostile crowd grew and the tension mounted. Peter found himself watching from a distance, his earlier bravery completely gone. The danger was real, and his courage vanished into the cold night air. That's when it happened. A servant girl looked at him and asked, "Hey, weren't you with that man from Galilee?" Frozen with fear, Peter denied it. "I don't know what you're talking about," he mumbled. A little while later, someone else pointed him out. This fellow was with Jesus of Nazareth. Again, he denied it, this time with an oath. "I don't know the man." The pressure was building. Finally, a third time, people in the crowd insisted, "Surely you are one of them. Your accent gives you away." Overwhelmed by fear, Peter cursed and swore, "I don't know the man." And in that very instant, a rooster crowed. The sound cut through the noise, and in that moment, Peter's eyes met Jesus. It was just as Jesus had predicted. The full weight of his failure crashed down on him. The promise he had made so boldly was now shattered into a million pieces. The guilt was suffocating. He had abandoned his friend, his teacher, his Lord. Broken and ashamed, Peter stumbled away and wept bitterly. He must have thought it was all over. His purpose, his calling, everything he had lived for was lost. Many of us can relate to that feeling, can't we? The sting of failure when the stakes are high. The deep shame that comes from knowing we let someone down, that we weren't who we were supposed to be. The crippling fear that our biggest mistakes have permanently disqualified us from anything good. We look at our failures and think, that's it. There's no coming back from this. But hold on. Because Peter's story doesn't end in that courtyard of tears. This is where the real miracle begins. After his resurrection, Jesus made a point to find Peter. He didn't come to scold him or rub his face in his failure. No, he came to restore him. Imagine the scene by the Sea of Galilee. Jesus looked at Peter and asked him a simple question 3 times. "Do you love me?" Each question was a gentle invitation, a chance to undo the damage. Each yes from Peter was a step toward healing, replacing the memory of each denial with a fresh declaration of love. Jesus didn't define Peter by his absolute worst moment. He didn't see a failure, he saw a friend. He defined him by love and gave him a renewed purpose, saying, "Feed my sheep." And Peter was never the same. The man who had crumbled in fear rose to become a fearless leader in the early church. The same voice that denied Jesus later proclaimed his name boldly before thousands, leading people with unshakable courage and strength. God took his brokenness, his failure, his deepest shame, and used it to forge him into one of the most powerful apostles in history. This story is for every single one of us who feels defined by our mistakes. It's a life-changing reminder that your failure is never the final word. God's grace is bigger than your biggest blunder. His love is deeper than your deepest shame. Restoration is not just possible. It's what he does best, no matter how far you've fallen or how badly you think you've messed up. His grace is powerful enough to pick you back up, dust you off, and set you on a new path. God doesn't cancel you, he restores you. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please subscribe, like, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to follow for more stories of hope and restoration.